Renegade, this is Rosebud 1. We are returning with Ambassador's daughter and boyfriend now.
So why do we have to be escorted by this guy all the time?
Because my father has been receiving a lot of threats at the embassy.
So whenever we have to be alone?
This is Bravo 20, send.
April has advised Ambassador's daughter is held up with 3 tangos in Geraldine Farmhouse at grid 656980.
Roger that, we're 10 clicks from that lock. ETA 1730, over.
Roger that, Sunray advises to proceed with extreme caution, over.
Loud and clear, out.
Get up! Get back for one.
What do you mean? What do you mean we don't get the money for another 48 hours? You tell them if we don't get the money by 6 o'clock, we'll kill her.
You and Mac take the right flank, whilst me and Richo take point.
Copy
Go
that.
at 1800.
Copy that.
Did you hear that?
Just the wind.
It's time to tell them we mean business, boys. Get up against the wall.
Whether you're practicing or training for the real thing, the SIRT Pro Training Pistol is the best training tool on the market to prepare you for any real-life situation.
The SIRT Pro has the same feel and weight as a Glock 17, only that it doesn't need any ammunition, giving you the safest possible way to train. It is similar to any other handgun with the same style of sights and magazine release, so you can easily practice your sight alignment, sight picture and reloads. But the biggest feature of the SIRT Pro Training Pistol are the resetting trigger and dual laser systems. The laser systems allow you to watch what happens at the fall of shot, giving you immediate feedback when applying pressure to the trigger mechanism. The first layer activates just prior to the trigger breaking point, and the second laser activates when the shot is fired. The great thing about these lasers are that they are so safe for your eyes. The trigger resetting system allows the operator to fire continuous shots while focusing their technique. This pistol will train you in all the fundamentals of weapons handling, from refining your accuracy to improving your trigger control, all in a safe way and without any of the ongoing costs.
The SIRT Pro Training System is also the best product on the market to train you in the fundamentals of firearms handling.
An alarm has been set at a premises at 96 Nickel Street, Richmond, and your attendance is required.
Understood. We'll be there in 5 minutes.
Okay, that's great guys, but you need to make sure this room's completely clear, especially with this guy, before you proceed to the next room where the alarm's being triggered.
As you can see, the SIRT Pro Training Pistol looks just like a Glock 17. Its frame has all of the same functional grip features to make it feel just like a Glock 17 as well. The pistol comes with a weighted training magazine which fits perfectly into your Glock magazine pouches. The SIRT Pro Trainer also fits any Glock holster or duty rig. This allows you to easily practice draws, reloads, stunts and movement drills without having to worry about any safety issues with using a real gun. The auto resetting trigger gives you multiple strings of fire during training without racking the slide to reset the trigger. The dual indicator lasers are probably my favourite feature because they allow you to get immediate feedback on the trigger's breaking point and release. And if you want, you can turn this feature off and just train with a shoot indicating laser. This pistol's realistic components allow you to practice all of the fundamentals, including stance, grip, sight alignment, trigger control, and follow through in the comfort of your own home. And the best thing about the SIRT Pro Training Pistol is that it is the safest way to train without having to go to the range and without having to use expensive ammunition.
Here's what others have had to say about the SIRT Pro Training System.
As a reasonably experienced sort of shooter, it does hone my skills as far as trigger control, target acquisition, and you can practice a lot at home. And like doing anything, just got to do it a lot to get good at it.
I've become a lot more confident. I've got what my husband calls girl hands. I don't hold the gun firmly enough, so to improve my firearm skills I'm able to practice at home. I don't have to wait for someone to come down the range and supervise me.
As a first time user, it gave me the opportunity to practice with something that was extremely like a gun but not actually having to get the scare of using the real gun for the first time. So I was able to actually practice and get over my nerves of handling a gun before I picked up the real Glock 17.
For me, it's trigger control and hand grip, because you can do it so slow and steady Unlike when you're in competition, you don't have time for that. And you can do it at home and just get it right.
I've done a lot of dry firing at home because that's all you can do, but then all your live firing, obviously, to know where you're actually, if it's working, is down the range. So that's only limited time. So this suddenly expands the amount that you're able to practice.
It feels just like a real gun, so that means that I can practice holding it, practice my trigger control, practice holstering it, and I'm just getting a lot more confident and more comfortable.
I can see where the shot's gone, and the trigger is just like a real one, that I can actually squeeze it so gently and see it go off in the right place. That's probably the best thing for me.
I would recommend it, particularly to women who need to practice and build up strength in their grip, because it's got the full weight. And also, you know, the accuracy. I didn't realise that because I was a little bit scared of using a gun, that when I pulled the trigger I would flinch, which meant that I was always slightly to the left of the target, and I was swearing I was pointing at the target, and practising this meant that I was spot on next time I went out.
Well, the SIRT is brilliant. It's a wonderful piece of equipment. I don't know why somebody else hasn't come up with it earlier.
I love them. I think it's magic just being able to run around and practice everything and get it right, so that you get it locked into your muscle and you don't have to think about your action.
As you have seen, the SIRT Pro Training Pistol is a unique system that will improve your shooting. The trigger and the laser feature make it a training tool which is unlike anything else available on the market. It's 100% safe, and it will save you thousands in ammunition. It is a system that you can use comfortably and safely in your own home or training facility. The pistol comes in a variety of colours, and there are several different models and editions to choose from to match your individual needs.